Hi, Chelle. I'm probably saying your name wrong, so I apologize about that. Um, all right, so here's your mini reading. In an in-depth reading, um, this would probably be full. We get really into clarifications about things. It's just very in-depth. So this is your mini reading. Um, I am connected to Rashid right now. I stay connected until the reading is over. I do that on purpose because um, I'm also an empath, so I can feel deep emotions that go behind his words. I'm also an intuitive reader, which means I use cards, the tarot and oracle cards, of all different types to help give you guys a visual because Rashid doesn't need any of this. Um, I can hear him talking to me. They show me pictures. Anybody who's passed away, I'm connected with. They can show me almost like a video, like short clips of a video, right? To make sure I'm understanding what they're trying to say. All right. So, one of the things, and I always, by the way, I have a conversation with him long before I even draw the first card. I tell him about you contacting me, that you miss him. And it's unfortunate, but you don't know how he passed away. And one of the things I told him was that's very hard for anybody left behind to like never know. And it kind of, that's a hard thing to deal with, especially when you care about somebody. Um as much as it seems like you guys were really good friends. The picture alone made me smile. And thank you for sending the picture. I rarely get a face put to the name. It feels so much more personal when I'm talking to him. And by the way, I talk to him out loud, just how I'm talking to you. Um, and I tell him to be very, very honest. And if he's comfortable, because not everybody is that I connect with. Some do not want to talk about how they passed away. And I always respect that. So, the way these readings work, I start off with two Lenormand cards. These are basic cards, but they can give me a lot of information in just two cards, which these did. This is regular tarot, but the way I'm also an intuitive reader is I know what Rashid's meaning is. It's like I'm connected with him, he's connected with me. And I don't know how this works, but these cards correspond exactly to what his message is. I don't even totally understand how that works, but this is a really nice visual for us human beings, and it kind of will bring home some things. Give me a second. I got two little Persian kittens over here that think it's every time I start a reading, they will start this. I'll be right back. Hey, knock it off. Knock it off. Stop it. They're over there beating each other up. I apologize. That was going to be way too distracting. I feel like they always start this kind of stuff. Whereas before the reading starts, before I'm connected to Rashid like I am right now, they're very calm. It's almost like they can feel the energy in the room, right? Uh, so I'm sorry about that. Now, also, the way I am, as a medium, I don't hold anything back. I don't make my readings only about the wonderful things. If I'm connected with somebody and they have something to share with you, um, I do that. I I do not hold back. And there are a lot of mediums and psychics that will only tell you the good things, right? That's not how I do things. Um, that would be almost very unethical of me. Okay. So, all right. This is going to be a little deep, even for a very condensed reading. All right. And some of it may be a little hard to hear. Um, but I did ask him to be completely honest with you. That as his friend, um, you deserve the truth. All right? So I kind of knew where we were heading. Sorry, my lighting is horrible. This is the first card I chose. It's the snake. It's about lies, deceit, um, not being truthful, not being forthcoming, right? And I feel like that's a dual card. There's dual meanings for this one, which we'll come back to that. Now, this one also has a dual meaning that, and believe it or not, in my readings, this is very common. Um, they, whoever I'm connected with, they'll let me know. They let me know when there's more than one message about this card. This is the letter card. It's about messages, documents, uh, obviously writing a letter, notes, right? Now, on the one side, what this card means is the message right here. He's letting me know he's very, very grateful to you that you took a leap of faith and contacted me, and that he's finally getting to talk to you. That is very, very common because they don't have their options of communication are so incredibly limited. You may feel a presence, get goosebumps, your body, something within your body, right? Your heart may speed up a little, and that would be him, and that's letting you know that he's there with you. Okay, so remember that, and when this happens, okay, we're gonna come back to these. All right. All right. So when I first connected with him, I did get a sense of something, but I never come to a conclusion until I'm done with my cards. That would not be good of me, because that's where you make mistakes. Now, we're going to do things just a little bit differently with this reading. All right? And sorry it's taken me a little bit here, but I have to be very careful in this one. Okay? It's a little delicate. Were you aware that he had a partner, or the beginnings or at the early stages of having a partner, a relationship with somebody? There's a reason I say that, and we're going to get to that. One, this card right here, Destiny. He wants you to know he takes full responsibility for what happened to him. I was like, okay, that could go in a lot of different directions, right? You'll notice I'm hesitating a little. And normally I don't hesitate. I'm very forthright, getting to the point. But I feel like this is, like I said before, is going to be very delicate. This is the Two of Wands. And this is about planning, making decisions for his life. Okay? And he said, I made decisions in my life that directed my passing. I was like, okay, we're going to continue. Now, the Magician card is it's a strong card, and it's about willpower. There's a lot, but in Rashid's, the way this is for him is it's about taking action, maybe not having the self-confidence that he would need. And as I'm going through these, this is a hard one for me, because I want to be so respectful of him and you. Okay. This one is about the Lovers card. This is about being in a relationship. And that's, remember, I started with that. Now, when I say relationship, it could have been something that's just beginning. It could be long term. This was not a day here, a day there. Whoever this person was, he had deep feelings. And he had deep feelings very quickly for that person. Now, it's the Eight of Pentacles inverted. And they're on with Rashid's on this card. It's not about the pentacles. It's about misdirection. Okay? Like, not being totally truthful. And I feel like that is relating to this relationship. And I was like, okay. So, the Knight of Cups. This is about him being in, like I said, whether it's the beginning stages or it was somebody that he had been with a few months, or it could be longer than that. It could be somebody that he hadn't even shared with anybody yet. Now, you're probably wondering where I'm going with this. We're going to put this one right up here. The lies and deceit also has to do with the person that he had feelings for. And when Rashid found this out, he was incredibly hurt, very hurt. I am so leery of saying what I'm seeing because I'm just a human being. And I wish we had more time to delve into this. The first thing I felt before I even chose a card was drugs. I went, what? It just was there. I was like, okay, let's try to unwrap this. But it wasn't where I I don't know if it was had to do with his passing away. I don't know if there was a past issue with that. In this reading, I do not know if Rashid took something to end things, or was it an accidental type of thing. And when I say drugs, I don't mean specifically like illegal drugs. I'm talking about it could be a prescribed medication, right? There's a reason he's saying he takes responsibility for his passing. And what he is making me feel is that the relationship or his feelings for somebody had something to do with his passing. That's what he's showing me. That's not that that person did anything to him. Or if it was something that somebody did to him, we didn't delve deeper into this at this time. And I know that's very hard to hear, but everything here is about somebody he had feelings for. And the letter, there's something about a letter or a note that might have been left. The other side of this card also has to do with you may never know exactly what happened with him from his family. What I'm feeling about that is that whatever happened is being kept kind of quiet. So I am sorry that I could not delve deeper into this and get a lot more clarification about this. But the last card I drew was for you from Rashid. That's how he feels about you. He loves you. He trusted you so much, so very much. As soon as this card was pulled, he let me know. You were more than just a friend to him. Because he had so much respect and trust in you. And he 100%, he loves you. And he's sorry that his passing has kind of tore you up inside. That's kind of what he's telling me. All right. Like I said, I wished I could have delved into this more and get a lot more information for you. Get some clarification on this right here. All right. Like I said, I'm sorry this was very, very condensed. And he's a very, very sweet person. Not everybody I connect to is how he is. He's very playful. He's smiling. He has this big smile on his face when he thinks about you and you guys, the relationship you had, your friend. So, like I said, this is very condensed, and I wish it could be longer. But if you need anything else from me, any additional information, if you want an in-depth reading with Rashad, just reach out to me. Let me know. Anybody who schedules a reading with me, um, it's priority over anything else I do on my Facebook. My clients come first. And if that means I can't do much on the page and offering a lot of like free mini readings for my clients, that's what I do. All right. All right. I hope the rest of your week goes well. And I can say I am very, very sorry that you lost your friend. He shows me pictures and you guys would laugh and just cut up and just have a blast together. So he still feels that way about you. All right? All right, Chelle. Thank you so much for requesting this reading.